Hello, welcome in. I am Big Body in Motion, and this is another edition of Travel Business Q&A. If you are interested in learning how you can become a travel agent and making money from booking travel, this is the live for you. Hello, Miss O. Welcome back. Candy876, welcome back. I had to start over. Welcome in. I am Big Body in Motion, and this is another edition of Travel Business Q&A. If you have questions about what it takes to become a travel agent, this is the live for you. Feel free to follow me, like the live, and share the live. I am broadcasting from my stairs today. It's a nice rainy day outside and it's a nice view, so why not? Welcome in. I am Big Body in Motion, also known as Monica, and I am a full-time financial analyst, but I run my travel business alongside my full-time job. So no one is telling you to quit your full-time job to take advantage of this opportunity. You can do both. You can work your full-time job and run your business alongside. Welcome in, that travel bestie. Thank you for coming in, getting your daily heart me. And thank you for giving me the bubble gum. Welcome in, Trucker Queen B. Welcome in. If you are new to my live, I am Big Body in Motion, also known as Monica. I am a travel agent. I'm a full-time financial analyst, and I have a travel business. I'm a travel agent alongside working my full-time job. If you are interested in starting your travel business, becoming a travel agent, and making commission on the trips that you already book, this is the live for you. If you have any questions, feel free to type them there in the chat and I will be glad to answer them. This is a travel business Q&A. Okay, if you have questions, I have answers. Otherwise, I'm just going to ramble on and maybe I will answer your questions. If you don't have time to stick around and listen to my full live, feel free to screenshot this and go to travelagentworkshop.com and put in my sponsor ID, Cruise Control Mo, to gain access to a free and exclusive webinar. The webinar is free, but it is invite only, so you will need my sponsor ID, Cruise Control Mo. If you are having issues receiving the emails from going to the website, I encourage you to use the text code. Text 281-767-9711. Text the word workshop. Thank you for the bubble gum. Text the word workshop to 281-767-9711 to get the down and dirty on joining my host agency. It really ain't nothing dirty about it, but try using the text code. But either way, screenshot this and you can come back to it at any time. The webinar is available to you 24/7. It is on demand, so you can start and stop it at your leisure at any time. So there's no time frame. Just make sure you jot down the information as you see here. Screenshot it, and then you can come back to it when you are ready to watch it. Feel free to follow me, like the live, and share the live. If you are new to my live, I am Big Body in Motion, also known as Monica. Welcome in. I am a full-time financial analyst and I own a travel business. I'm here to talk to you about the travel business, not being a financial analyst. That's really not exciting. But I've been a travel agent for 5 years. I got my start as a travel agent because I was booking my family's vacations and my girls' trips for fun and for free for 8 years. I did that for 8 years, and then the opportunity finally presented itself for me to become a travel agent and earn the commission on those trips that I was booking myself. I never utilized a travel agent until I became a travel agent. I was booking my family vacations and the girls' trips for fun and for free until my favorite Carnival vacation planner lost her job during the pandemic. I don't know if she lost her job or if she quit, but either way, she was not employed by Carnival anymore. I worked with Wanda at Carnival, and I worked alongside her and helped her pick out the suitable itinerary for my family and my girls' trips. And I did pretty much all of the legwork. She just had to take the payments. So if you are like me, 85% of travelers currently make their own travel accommodations. Shout out to Wanda, okay? Wherever Wanda is, I hope my live reaches her or something, because Wanda was definitely my inspiration for becoming a travel agent. She showed me that I really could do it. It's really a simple process. It's not easy, but it is simple. 85% of travelers currently make their own travel accommodations. 85% of travelers are leaving 100% of the commission with the company. Fun fact, the commission is built into every single accommodation you make yourself when you go out to your favorite.com and book those accommodations. They don't have to disclose to you how much commission is built into the trip. That's the thing. So if you go out there and you go to Expedia.com or Carnival.com or RoyalCaribbean.com and you make your own travel accommodations, there is commission built into that. And if you are not a travel agent, if you are booking it as a consumer, you are leaving that money with the company. You are making the CEO of Expedia very rich. Why are you doing that? He's not going to miss this money. He's not going to miss it. I promise you he's not going to miss it. So it will be in your best interest to take advantage of this workshop. Check it out and see if this opportunity suits you. I'm here extending the opportunity to partner with you in business. What does that mean? It means I will coach you into having a successful travel business. If you enjoy making your own travel accommodations, you enjoy making the girls trip accommodations, the family trip accommodations, the church trips, Girl Scout trips, the sorority, fraternity trips, you are missing out on some commission. And I can definitely show you how to turn that hobby into a paycheck. I can do that. I've been a travel agent for 5 years and it is something that I'm very good at. I just recently got the opportunity to build a team of travel agents and show other people how they can take advantage of this opportunity and make passive income doing something that they already enjoy doing. Very good at it. Thank you. Very good at it. I have been building a team since October 2024. I have been a travel agent since 2020. So I've been a travel agent for 5 years. I got my start in the industry. My favorite Carnival vacation planner lost her job, and I put a post out in a Facebook group looking for another Carnival vacation planner to assist me in planning my family's next vacation, and a travel agent reached out to me. I had never used a travel agent until that very moment, and when she reached out to me, she said she could help me plan my family's next vacation, but what was stopping me from being a travel agent? If you are new to my live, welcome in. I am Big Body in Motion, and this is a travel business Q&A. So if you have questions, feel free to type them. Sarifa, welcome in. Hi, I'm very interested. What do I do? First thing you do is follow me. That's the first thing. The second thing you do is screenshot this. That's number 2. The third thing, you go to travelagentworkshop.com and you put in my sponsor ID. You're going to put your name, your email, and my sponsor ID in there, and you're going to get a webinar. And you watch the webinar. It has information because I want you to be informed before you become an agent on my team. Okay? There are 3 webinars. You don't have to watch all 3. At least watch the first one. And the first one will give you information on the business, the income structure, and how they report and everything. It'll give you good details about the host agency that I am partnered with. And if you want to join after you watch the first webinar, then in that email, if you scroll to the bottom, it will have information on how you can join the business and partner with me as a travel agent. When I say partner with me, that means you will be an agent on my team. I'm not asking you to partner with me in business and then get you signed up and have you herded into a group of people and you never hear from me again. That's not what I'm here doing. I'm here extending the opportunity to you to coach you, to give you resources, to give you advice, to show you the way. Not necessarily be hand in hand because I don't know where your hands been, but to partner with you and to share tips and advice and resources on how you can have a successful travel business and yeah, do all of those things. Hey Marie, welcome in. If you are new to my live, I am Big Body in Motion, also known as Monica. I'm a travel agent here building a team of travel agents. What does that mean? It means I'm offering you the opportunity to partner with me in business and show you how to have a successful travel agency. New, faithful, and beautiful. Okay, welcome in, new. Uh, if you love to travel, if you love to plan your family's vacations, you love to plan the girls' trips, you are leaving commission behind when you book these trips. Where do you get travelers to book? You have to market yourself, Cyrifa, just like any other business that you see out there. You have to market yourself. What is the startup cost? Heart. Thank you for coming in and asking that question. The startup cost, if you just want to come in and make money off of booking travel, the startup cost is $179.95, and monthly the cost is $39.95. If you want to come in and make money off of booking travel and also build a team of travel agents, show other individuals how to make money off of this opportunity, the startup cost is $199.90 one time. That startup fee is a one-time fee, and the monthly fee for that business is $59.95 if you want to come in, book travel, and build a team. But you do not have to do both. You can come in and start out by just booking travel, and then once you are more confident in the business, you can add the ability to build a team, and you can add that piece later. If you are interested in doing these things, make sure you follow me, share the live, like the live, take a screenshot, and go to travelagentworkshop.com, put in your name, your email, my sponsor ID, and you will gain access to our exclusive, you're welcome, you will gain access to our exclusive webinar. It is free, but it is invite only, so that is why you need my sponsor ID. If you are having issues getting the email, try using the text code. I'm sitting in front of I'm sitting on my stairs with the front door open and the trash man just drove by. But if you are interested in getting that information and you are having issues with getting the email, try using the text code. Text the word workshop to 281-767-9711 and use my sponsor ID, Cruise Control Mo, if you are interested in taking advantage of this opportunity. If you are new to my live, I am Big Body in Motion, also known as Monica. I am a travel agent. I'm a full-time financial analyst, and then I'm a travel agent immediately thereafter. So this opportunity is perfect for those who have a full-time job, because you do not have to quit your full-time job to take advantage of this opportunity. I have been running my travel business alongside working my full-time job for the last 5 years. So it is perfectly possible for you to take advantage of this opportunity and keep your full-time job. You can work this business in pockets of time. You do not have to dedicate a full-time schedule to building your business. If you have as little as 1 hour per day to work on your business, that is enough. You can come in here and work this business at your own pace. Nobody is going to be rushing you. It is your business. You can learn and earn as you go. You do not have to have any prior experience as a travel agent to start this business. Once you come in as a travel agent on my team, then I will give you the tools and the resources that you need to have a successful travel business. That is the beauty of this business. It is a turnkey business. So it is highly possible for you to have zero experience, but all of the ambition and motivation to start this business and come in here and be successful. Welcome in, Jen. I am Big Body in Motion. I'm a travel agent, and I'm extending the opportunity for you to have your own travel business if that is something that you are interested in. Feel free to make sure to follow me, screenshot this, and go to the website you see up here, travelagentworkshop.com. Put in my sponsor ID, Cruise Control Mo. You're going to need your name, your email, and my sponsor ID. The webinar is free, but it is invite only, so that is why you need my sponsor ID to gain access to this webinar. It is available 24/7. Did you get it? Did you get it that time? Welcome in. Welcome in. If you are interested in taking advantage of this opportunity, go to travelagentworkshop.com and put in my sponsor ID to gain access to the webinar. The webinar is free, but it is invite only. I have been a travel agent for 5 years, and I'm now building a team of individuals who would like to have their own travel business and earn a passive income. You can even work this business with a full-time job. My goal is to work this business in such a way that I will earn more in my travel business than my full-time job, and then I can donate my full-time job back to the economy. And then I can focus full-time on my travel business. But in the meantime, hey Penny, in the meantime, I work my travel business alongside my full-time job, and you can do the same if that is something that you are interested in. Woo. Thank you for getting your daily heart meet, Penny. Thank you for the gift. Welcome in. It's only 3 people in here, so I'm just going to say the same thing over and over until some other people. Thank you for the gum, Penny. Welcome in. Welcome in. I am Big Body in Motion, also known as Monica, broadcasting live to you from the stairs in my house, with the front door wide open. It was a nice rainy day today, and it feels nice right here. So why not? Okay, the lighting is good, the breeze is good, and my stairs is good. I just got my stairs done, so I just want to show off my stairs. But anyways, welcome in, welcome in. If you are new to my live, welcome in. I am Big Body Emotion, and I'm a travel agent. I'm here to extend the opportunity for you to do the same, for you to be a travel agent. If you enjoy making your own travel accommodations, you enjoy making the accommodations for your family's vacations, for your girls' trips, this is a perfect opportunity for you. 85% of travelers currently make their own travel accommodations, and 85% of travelers are currently leaving their commission with the company. Fun fact, or common misconception, whichever one you want to say, but commission is built into every single travel accommodation you make as a consumer. Travel agents do not get paid by charging their clients extra to make the accommodations. Travel agents get paid from the suppliers, the vendors, the tour operators. That is how we make our money. We do not charge our clients more to earn money on booking vacations. So if you currently book your own vacations, you are doing the work of a travel agent. You're just not getting paid for it because the commission is built into those accommodations that you're already making yourself. You are just leaving the money with the company. If you want to learn how you can earn those commissions yourself and put some money back in your pocket doing something that you're already doing, that you love doing, that you enjoy doing, I encourage you to go to the travelagentworkshop.com, screenshot this, and go to the website. Go to the website. You will need your name, your email, and my sponsor ID. Sponsor ID is right here. If you are having issues getting the email, try using the text code. Text the word workshop to 281-767-9711. Okay, once you use the text code, it will ask you for the sponsor ID, I believe. So you will still need to take note of the sponsor ID to gain access to this exclusive and free webinar. It is invite only. That is why you will need a sponsor ID code, and it is right here. If you have any questions, feel free to type them there in the chat and I will answer them for you. This is a travel business Q&A. So I definitely will be able to answer those questions for you if you have them. Otherwise, from the top, welcome in. I am Big Body in Motion, okay? Also known as Monica. I'm a travel agent. I have been a travel agent for the last 5 years. I got my start as a travel agent because I was booking my family's vacations, the girls' trips vacations, for fun and for free for 8 years. For 8 years, I did that for fun and for free, until I got the opportunity to become a travel agent and learn how to collect those commissions on the travel I was booking for myself. So it is highly possible for you to become a travel agent solely to book your own travel, to book your family's travel, to book your girls' trips, and earn commission on those. And eventually, once you get in a good groove, you can market your business publicly and take on other clients. But in the beginning, you can continue doing more of the same. You can come in here, become a travel agent, and book your family's trips, book your girls' trips, and do all of those things, have a legitimate business, and earn the money on the travel that you are already booking, because you're leaving that money behind with the company if you're booking your own travel and you're not a travel agent. Why are you doing the work of a travel agent for free? Why are you doing it in this economy? In this economy, I don't understand. It's a lot going on in this economy. So this will be the perfect opportunity for you to take advantage of and work this business alongside your full-time job and earn those commissions that you have been leaving behind for so many years. I don't know how long you've been traveling, but however long you've been traveling, you have been leaving commission behind with the company. And stop doing that. Stop doing that. I can show you how to stop doing that. That is why I am here. So welcome in. If you are new to my live, I am Big Body in Motion, and this is a travel business Q&A. I'm here to answer any questions you may have about starting your travel business, about partnering with you in business, and I forgot my next thought, but anyways, I'm here extending the opportunity to partner with you in business and have your own successful travel business. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat and I will answer them for you. Otherwise, feel free to follow me, like the live, and share the live. Your call to action is to follow me, screenshot this, go to travelagentworkshop.com, put in my sponsor ID, put your name, your email, my sponsor ID in, because the webinar is free, but it is invite only. So you will need my sponsor ID to gain access to our exclusive and free webinar. The webinar contains plenty of information on what this travel business is about. You can earn money. You can earn the commission on the trips that you are currently booking, and turn it into a business. That is what this opportunity is about. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. I have been a travel agent for 5 years. I booked my family's vacation for fun and for free for 8 years until I was presented with the opportunity to become a travel agent. The very first host agency I joined, I was partnered with them for 2 years. That business relationship came to an unfortunate end when the travel agent, the owner of the travel agency, scammed me and a group of my friends out of $1,700 a pop. So that was my first experience with a host agency and being in the travel industry. I guarantee you, if this opportunity was that, I definitely would not be here extending my hand to you to partner with you in business. But I was partnered with the host agency for 2 years and I learned a lot. So it set the foundation for me as a travel agent, minus the scamming part. Minus the scamming part. But all of the other things, like, I learned a lot. I learned a lot in that 2 years leading up to that unfortunate event. But I learned a lot about the travel industry. I learned a lot about the travel industry in my first 2 years with my first host agency. That was a lesson as well. It was a lesson, a very hard lesson, but it was a lesson nonetheless. After a series of unfortunate events with my first host agency, I was introduced to the owner of the second host agency I partnered with in business as a travel agent. And there were a series of red flags and lessons I learned in partnering with the man. Paid in full for that one. But the second host agency that I partnered with, there were many lessons in that partnership as well. There were many red flags in the second host agency I partnered with. The first red flag was interviewing. If you have a desire, you're curious about becoming a travel agent, and you are shopping around, you're looking into other host agencies, one red flag you should look out for is having to submit to an interview. You shouldn't have to interview. You don't have to interview. This is an independent business venture. If you want to sell plates out of your house, you don't have to interview with anybody to do that. If you want to sell wreaths out of your house, if you want to do anything, if you want to start making clothes, any independent business venture you set out on, you do not have to interview for that. So the same goes to be a independent travel agent. You do not have to interview for that. This is not a job opportunity. This is a business venture. So if you are setting out to be a travel agent, one red flag you should look out for is someone suggesting or requiring you to submit to an interview. This is not a job. This is a business. So think about any business that you know of. The individuals who started those businesses did not have to submit to an interview. Okay? The owner, the creator of Microsoft did not have to submit to an interview. He sat in his garage and created it. The owner of Amazon, what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. Jeff Bezos. He did not have to submit to an interview. He created this idea and he ran with it. So same goes for being an independent travel agent. You might not have created this job, but the opportunity is available to you. It is a lucrative business, so you do not have to submit to an interview to become a travel agent. Keep that in mind. Thank you for the heart hands, Penny. So that's definitely a red flag to look out for if you are considering becoming a travel agent and you are shopping around and you are checking out other travel agencies. But one thing I know about people in this day and age, you ain't doing no research. You ain't doing no research. A lot of people are not going out there comparing. They're not going out there making lists, making spreadsheets. I'm a spreadsheet queen, okay? I'm a financial analyst by trade. I have 3 degrees, one in accounting, one in finance, one in strategic management. So, baby, I am the spreadsheet queen. If I need to compare some information, if I need to set it out, map it out, lay it out in front of me, I'm going to put it on a spreadsheet. So I know a lot of people do not operate like that. So, and a lot of people don't take the time to do their due diligence. Spreadsheets on spreadsheets, baby. I got a spreadsheet for it, okay? If I need to organize my thoughts, forget a journal, okay? I'm going to open Excel and I'm going to save a spreadsheet. So a lot of people are not out here with they pen and paper in their notebook. They're not here making Excel spreadsheets and listing the pros and cons of joining certain host agencies or partnering with this agency versus that. Penny, thanks for the roses. They are not doing that. People want things now. So it's like the first organization you come across, that's who you're going to join. If someone is talking to you about it, then you're going to join them without doing your due diligence. So I encourage you to do your due diligence. Create a spreadsheet. Create a spreadsheet. Make a T-chart. Okay? Do something. Get your baby's easel. Okay? My baby got an easel with the paper on the roll. Okay? Pull the paper down. Get you some fresh paper and write it down. For the budding heart, that was so cute. Thank you, Penny. But I encourage you, if being a travel agent is something that you are curious about, if that is something that you want to consider, you want to look into, do your due diligence. Do your due diligence. Write it down. Get a notebook. Get a spiral notebook. College rule. Okay? Get you a pen, a pencil, a crayon, a Crayola marker, something. Something. Sit down and do your due diligence, because a lot of people are making money off of people because they are unaware. They're unaware and they just don't have the, I don't know, they don't have the energy, they don't have the time, they don't have the drive to look into other options. Okay? So that is how people are making money off of a lot of people, because they're too lazy to do the research. So don't be like that, okay? If you are interested in becoming a travel agent, the due diligence to become an agent on my team is right here. I encourage you to go to travelagentworkshop.com, put in my sponsor ID. You're going to need your name, your email, my sponsor ID to gain access. If you are having issues getting the email, go try using the text code. Text the word workshop to 281-767-9711, and you will still need my sponsor ID. The webinar is free, but it is invite only. So take note of that. Screenshot this, and then go there. Go to the website or use the text code. Make sure you take note of my sponsor ID. The information is all there. But the second host agency I joined, and I'm very guilty of this, I really didn't do too much due diligence because I was partnered with one host agency and then I went to another host agency. The first host agency I was partnered with, I didn't have to sign a contract. The woman just trained me and she showed me the ways, and I earned my commission. I got paid my commission. It was just that in the end, she scammed me and my friends out of a trip, and that was $1,700 each. So that was my experience with my first host agency. Hey, Jay. Welcome in. I can't think of your name right now. I'm drawing up. My brain is farting, but Jeanette. Thank you for getting your daily heart me. If you are new to my live, I am Big Body in Motion, also known as Monica, and this is a travel business Q&A. I'm here extending the opportunity to partner with you in business so you can have your own travel business, and to coach you and to give you resources and the tools necessary to have a successful travel business, not just any travel business. But so yes, the second travel agency I partnered with, I had to submit to an interview. That is a red flag. If you are taking notes, that is a red flag. Definitely pay attention to these red flags when searching for a host agency to partner with. You trying to go upstairs? The second red flag that I came across was signing a contract. You do not have to sign a contract to become a travel agent. That is a red flag, especially if there are non-compete agreements, non-compete clauses that can limit your business reach as far as being a travel agent. So you should not have to submit to an interview, and you should not have to sign a contract to become a travel agent. You shouldn't have to do it. Those are red flags. But I did not know. I was unaware. So someone recommended me to this host agency. So I took that opportunity. I was scammed in my first host agency. The second host agency, I was met with a lot of red flags. The third red flag was there was poor. Why is her phone so loud? Ugh. It's loud as hell. It is good sleeping weather. I'm ready to lay down. I'm ready to close this door, get off this live, and lay down. But I'm here. She just went upstairs and her phone is right here. So thank you for sharing the live, Megan Janelle. I appreciate you. The third red flag that I ran across in the second host agency that I joined was that there was poor communication within the organization. I did not have the owner's direct phone number. I could not contact her by phone. I would have to send an email to get my questions answered, and sometimes it would take 3 to 5 business days. In the travel industry, you can't take 3 to 5 business days to answer someone's question or concern. People are impatient when it comes to anything, but especially when it comes to booking travel. And then the way that prices move in the travel industry, you can't wait 3 to 5 days to get back to your client. You need to move quickly. So I lost a lot of clients because it took me time to get my issues and questions and concerns addressed. So if you are with a host agency and their communication is poor, that is a red flag. That can cost you business, and it will frustrate you, and it's just not a good look. So that's definitely a red flag. Another red flag that I encountered with this host agency is that there were no tools and resources for their agents. The agency was really looking out for themselves. They did not have the agent's best interests at heart. I really can't even tell you what other agents were partnered with this agency because the other agents were never celebrated, never mentioned, none of that. The owner had her Facebook page and it was all about her and her travels. and there were no tools and resources. The only resource and tool that she offered was a training course that she offered, but it was $400 for agents that were registered with her agency to take. And I believe we got a discount. I think the full price of the training was $600, if I remember correctly. But I never took the training because I refused to pay $400, and I'm already paying my monthly fee. I'm paying my monthly fee. There's poor communication. I was booking travel for my clients, and I wasn't even seeing my commission. So my second host agency was chock full of red flags and bad experiences. So if you are new to my live, shark coming through. That is my 9-year-old. If you are new to my live, welcome in. I am Big Body in Motion. I'm a travel agent. Baby shark. If you are new to my live, welcome in. I'm Big Body in Motion, and I am here extending you the opportunity to partner with you in business and having your own travel business. I have been a travel agent for 5 years. I have a lot of experience as a travel agent. I recently gained the ability to become a travel business coach, and that means I pour into the agents on my team. I give them advice, I give them resources, and I help them build their business. Their success is my success, and I am loving it so far. So far, I have a team of 15 agents, and I help them all. They have unlimited access to me. If they need coaching, whenever they need it, we schedule a time, and we do what we need to do to get things done. So yeah, you come in, become an agent on my team, we figure out your niche, and then you are on your way. If this sounds like something you are interested in, I encourage you to screenshot this. Go to travelagentworkshop.com, put in my sponsor ID, Cruise Control Mode, to gain access to our exclusive and free webinar. It is exclusive and it is free, but it is invite only, so you will need my sponsor ID to gain access. If you have any questions, type them there in the chat, and I will be happy to answer them for you. In the meantime, I'm going to keep talking until I get tired of talking. But yes, pay attention to the red flags. If you are interested in becoming a travel agent, there are definitely red flags in joining a host agency. All host agencies are not created the same. All host agencies are not created equal. So what you do at one host agency, you probably won't have to do at another host agency, and you do not have to settle on a host agency. This is your business, so you just make the decision on what is best for your business interests. Do your due diligence. Hello, Honey Love 28. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome back. You been in here before? Your name looks familiar. Hello. So there is that. My second Honey Love, yes. The second, okay. I'm like, I know that's familiar. It's a lot of weird names out here, but that was Honey Loves. I remember you. Honey Loves, thank you for the gifts. So do your due diligence. I encourage you to do your due diligence when partnering. Thank you for the bubble gum. I love the bubble gum. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. When you are partnering, when you are trying to decide to partner with a host agency as a travel agent, you do not have to settle on the first agency that you come across. Okay, so I wholeheartedly understand if you see me and you want to go somewhere else and do your research. I wholeheartedly understand that. Okay, no hurt feelings. I encourage you to do that, because I have been partnered with, this is the third host agency I have partnered with. The first two host agencies I partnered with did not have my best interests at heart. I essentially got scammed by both of those. Nikki Nay, thank you for the goat. I essentially got scammed by both of those host agencies that I was partnered with. And the second host agency, how that business relationship came to an end, the owner went on Facebook Live and announced that she was releasing her agents because she was tired of babysitting adults and she wanted her agency to go in a completely different direction. Well, I was offended because you ain't babysitting me. You're not taking care of me. I don't hear from you. There's no communication. You're not giving me resources. I can't get my questions answered. So the nerve of her to say that she was tired of babysitting adults, that was crazy. But I was thankful that I got released from that agency because I was paying a ridiculous amount monthly. Yeah, Nikki Nay. I was paying a ridiculous amount monthly. And not only that, but I was booking travel for my clients and I wasn't getting my commission. So I'm paying money monthly. I'm booking accommodations for my clients, not getting my commission. I'm not getting my questions and concerns addressed. I can't communicate with anyone. So I was having a terrible experience. So that that relationship only lasted 6 months. So I was thankful that it came to an end, but I definitely learned a lot. Been there. I just gave a honey loves. Well, if you give it a second chance, I hope you keep me in mind because yeah, I wasn't gonna give up. I had learned a lot in the industry. I was still booking travel. I was still making travel arrangements. I am my family's vacation planner, and one thing about my family, they don't care if I have my credentials. They don't care. My family didn't know all these things were going on behind the scenes. They do not care. They're going to text me. If they want me to book them a trip, they're going to contact me regardless if I have a travel agency or not. So bottom line, I'm going to continue to be a travel agent for none other than my family members and myself because I have learned a lot in the industry. And I'm not leaving commission on the table. If I'm booking my own trip, even if I continue to be a travel agent, to book my own travel, and you can definitely do that. You can definitely join my team and be a travel agent and only book your own trips. Please text me after that. Okay, Nikki Nay, I will. I'll send you a message in do I have your phone number? I have a lot of people. I have a lot of people's phone numbers. So if I have your phone number, let me know, girl. Then I'll text you. But otherwise, I'll send you a message. I'll send you a message on TikTok when I get off of here. I do. What's your first name? It's not Nikki, I know. It's not Nikki. What is it? Did I text you on Sunday? Candace. Girl, okay, let me look at my phone. Candace. Okay, if I don't have it, I'm gonna send you a text message because I might not have saved it. If I talk to you, I might not have saved it. But I will get with you, Nikki Nay. Candace. Girl, let me screenshot this. Okay. I screenshot it, Nikki Nay, Candace, so I can look for you in my phone. But if you don't hear from me, if I don't text you, check your check your TikTok inbox because my memory is bad. So sometimes I'll be like, forgot to say the number, but I will contact you, Nikki Nay. Okay, you sent the seminar links to me by text. Did you use a text code? If you use a text code, that's not my phone number. I'ma check though. I'ma check for you, Nikki Nay. The second host agency. Yeah, the second host agency was trash. Not sure. Okay. We gonna figure it out, Nikki Nay. And if not, then I'm gonna get your number. Either way, we gonna get it together. The second host agency was not a good look. All full of red flags, and I'm glad that business relationship only lasted 6 months. I was paying a ridiculous amount. I was paying $80 a month, and I wasn't getting my commission. I wasn't getting any resources. I didn't have access to speak to anyone. No coach. I didn't even have access to speak to other agents on the team. That probably would have been instrumental if I could speak to other agents on the team, but I didn't even know any of the other agents on the team. She didn't even make it known. It was just, yeah, it was a terrible experience. But you know what they say, hindsight is 20/20. So I didn't realize what was going on until I got out of this situation. It's the number above you. Yeah, that's the text code. That's not my actual phone number, but I'll inbox you. That's not my phone number. That's just a text code. Like if you go to these department stores and they say text this number to get 20% off, that's just an automated phone number. But I'll get with you. So yeah, terrible experience with my second host agency. No problem. No problem. I get a lot of people in my inbox saying, I was texting you. And I'm like, I'm scrolling up. When did I give you? I'm scrolling up. When did I give you my phone number? Like, that's not my phone. It's okay. That's why I had to find out. Like, hold on, because some people I have actually given my phone number to, and some people they think that's not me. I'm too cute to be putting my phone number out there like that, Nikki Nate. I can't just be putting it out there for the people to screenshot, girl. But I'll contact you. But yeah, the second host agency I was partnered with, full of red flags, full of learning experiences. And once that business relationship came to an end, like most people, like I think Nikki Nate just said, like I would have gave up, or that was Honey Loves 28. But I did not want to give up. I was very determined. I was making money in the trap. I want to work with you because of the energy and information you give. I appreciate that, Nikki Nate. I would love to work with you too. I love working with all of my agents. I check in with my agents. I try to check in at least once a week. That's not standard either. Not all coaches do that. It's not a requirement. But because of the experiences that I have had in the travel industry, I know that someone can be sitting there frustrated, looking at the computer, looking at the information, not wanting to reach out because of whatever reason. I didn't have anybody to reach out to. So some people can not want to reach out for whatever reason, thinking, oh, I don't want to bother you. I don't want to get on your nerves. Baby, you're not bothering me. You're not getting on my nerves. I understand because I have been there, done that. I have been sitting in front of the computer frustrated with being in the travel industry because I didn't have a resource. I didn't have a coach. And that's really all I wanted. Sometimes you just need to ask somebody a question. I spend a lot of time as a travel agent communicating with the vendors, with the customer service numbers. And so I think that is one thing that definitely kept me going, being able to reach out to the Carnival travel agent line, being able to reach out to Virgin Voyages travel agent line, being able to reach out to the vendors, and they were so helpful. They will spend hours with you on the phone if they need to. They're very helpful. They're very friendly. And of course they're going to do these things because they want you to sell their products and they want you to get it right. So I spend a lot of time communicating with customer service. So a lot of the information that I have learned as a travel agent, I have learned it from the suppliers, from the vendors. It would have definitely been helpful if I had a mentor, a coach, or someone, another person that I could talk to in this industry. So I reach out to my agents maybe once every 7 to 10 days. If I don't hear from them, I'm like, how you doing over there? You okay? What you doing? You have any questions? I just do that. That's not something that all coaches do, and that's not something that I have to do. But because I'm concerned about your success in the business, and I have been there, done that, didn't have a coach, didn't have resources, it's like I'm concerned. I am concerned. Like, are you okay over there? Because you could be sitting there frustrated, looking at some training, and like, you know what? I don't think this is it. So I'm just gonna check in with you and let you know you're gonna get frustrated, and that's what I need. Okay, you're gonna get frustrated. It is a lot of information. Just think about when you first learn how to ride a bike. It's a lot of information, but once you get good at it, once you practice it over and over, then eventually you can take them training wheels off. So I'm just here to be your training wheels, okay, in the travel industry. Amen. I'm just here to be your training wheels because you won't always need me as a coach. Now, you know, you can always call me. Always. I had 2 agents and a prospect contact me last week because they were frustrated with their full-time jobs. And you can work this business opportunity alongside your full-time jobs. But to have 2 of my agents reach out to me and tell me how they were frustrated with work, and then we turned around and started talking about travel, because this is your business. This is something that nobody can take from you. And that is why I stuck with being a travel agent, because this is my baby. Like, I have 2 daughters. Can't nobody take them away from me. I mean, they daddies could try, but they're gonna have to see me in the streets. But anyways, Just think about, just think about your children. Like, it's something that you have nurtured. It's something you have poured your energy, not porn, but it is something that you have poured your energy, your time into. You have invested into it. Once you learn something and once you practice it, then you will be good at it, and so you will have a grasp on it. That's all. That is all this is. It is just wash, rinse, repeat. Learn something, get certified in it, wash, rinse, repeat. Do it over and over again until you are confident in that skill. And that is how I built up my confidence. I continue to book my family's travel. I continue to book my girls' trips. My best friend is on here, That Travel Bestie. She joined me in October. No, I joined this new host agency in October 2024. And from the day that I started my travel business, I knew that it was something that I wanted her to do because there is money to be made in the travel industry. But because of the sources I got connected to, I was like, nah, I'm going to take one for the team. I don't want your husband looking at me crazy. If we both wasting money, I don't got no husband, so I can do whatever I want to do with my money. So you let me, you let me do this, okay? You let me do it, okay? You let me waste my money. I don't got to answer to nobody, okay? I don't got to answer to nobody. Meanwhile, I don't need him for the, like, I'm looking out, good looking out. I was looking out for my best friend. But I knew once I figured it out, once I got a good grasp on the industry, once I got a good grasp on the business, that it was something I wanted to bring her into. She was already an entrepreneur alongside her full-time job, but that business venture required her to keep inventory. And being a travel agent does not require you to keep inventory. The inventory is online. It's out there. You don't got to keep a plane in your backyard. You don't got to keep resorts in your garage, okay? You don't have to keep clear kayaks on deck. You don't have to do all of that. It's online. It is available to you. It is out there. So it is definitely one of the more simpler business ventures you can embark upon, okay? It is a turnkey business. Once you come in here, you don't have to be experienced as a travel agent. If you book your own travel, if you make your own travel accommodations, then you are already doing the work of a travel agent. I'd never be here if there was a plane in my backyard or reserve. Okay? I wouldn't either. Garage ain't big enough. The garage is not big enough. Neither is my backyard. So yeah, no, you don't have to keep inventory on hand. That is the beauty of this business. I feel like something is crawling on me, and I don't know if it's my hair or what. But anyways, this is a turnkey business. You do not have to keep inventory on hand for this business. Once you become an agent on my team, the day you pay your money is the day you get your credentials. And while I do not suggest it, but the day you join is the day you can start booking travel immediately. I don't suggest it though. I suggest following the email that I send you. Once you become an agent on my team, I send you one welcome email from me, and it gives you thorough instructions on how to get started as a travel agent. You'll get plenty of emails from the host agency. Definitely do take time to read those, but you will definitely get frustrated and overwhelmed if you try to do all the action items in all the emails. So my first advice to you is to get the email from your coach, which is me. I send you one email and it has 3 steps for you to follow in there. You follow those 3 steps. What are those 3 steps? The first step is to join our exclusive Facebook group, which is full of other travel entrepreneurs. Okay, we are sharing resources in there. Golly, we are sharing resources in there. We are asking questions. We are hyping each other up in there. It is a good resource for you to have. The second instruction is to complete the 14-day booking challenge workbook. You will get a link to the 14-day booking challenge workbook. I encourage you to work through this workbook. You do not have to finish this workbook in 14 days. But if you work on it a little every day, it will take you about 14 days. Hey, Big Rich. It will take you about 14 days to complete it if you work on it a little every day. Now, if you work on it on your own pace, then it could take you a month. It could take you a couple of months to do it. Nobody is rushing you. This is your own business. You can take your time. I'm not rushing you. Ain't nobody over me rushing you. It's your own business. Okay? That is the beauty of starting your own business. I'm just here to coach you. I'm not here to rush you. There's no quota on anything. There's no time frame on anything. So you can take your time. Thank you for getting your daily heart meet, Big Rich. I know a lot of people's frustration, and I have talked to a lot of agents. Thank you for the bubble gum. I have talked to a lot of agents. I have to remind myself, I have been in the industry for 5 years, and there are people who are coming into the travel industry. This is their first encounter. This is their first time. This is their day one. So I talk to a lot of people on my team who are new to the industry, and I understand their frustrations. It's a lot of information. It's a lot of information. It's a lot of information. And if you don't open your mouth, if you don't say something, then you can easily get frustrated. So yeah, I'm here to talk you out of that, because I understand how frustrating it can be. But the kind of person I am, I'm very determined. I was very determined to learn. I was very determined. So sometimes I did let my frustrations get the best of me, but what I do, I would book myself a trip. I would book myself a trip. That's what I would do. Let me be frustrated in Jamaica with a Bob Marley in my hand. Yeah, let's do that. Let me be frustrated in Cancun with a Riviera Maya in my hand. That's a drink. In Cancun. I just learned you something. But I know a lot of people will get frustrated. It's a lot of information. It is a lot of information. And for some reason, you want to rush yourself. Thank you for getting your daily heart meet, Nikki Nay. For some reason, you want to rush yourself. You're putting limitations on yourself. There is no limitations. Ain't nobody rushing you. There's no quota on nothing. You can take your sweet time. It's people that have been partnered with this host agency, and they've been on the team for a year and ain't made a dime. Ain't nobody bothering them. Ain't nobody bothering them. Why? Because it's their business. I also own a travel business. So while you over there doing whatever you doing, I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm running my business as well. So I'm just partnered with you in business. So you got questions, I got answers. In the meantime, I also have clients. It's me. I'm clients. Because baby, you're going to look up, you're going to like, I got a question. Hold on. I can answer your question as soon as I come back from Jamaica, okay? Give me a minute. It's me. I'm clients. I am now my number one client. I fired my best friend, so I am now my number one client. I mean, I have clients outside of myself. Don't get me wrong, but I can book me a mean vacation package, okay? And I'm an expert at it. So you're gonna look up and I'm in the Dominican Republic, okay? That's what I do. I love to travel, and I take advantage of everything that the travel business, the travel industry has to offer me. I take advantage, and that way I do market myself, and I do proposals for other people, and I do book other people. But make no mistake about it, baby, one thing about me, I'm gonna hop on the plane. I'm gonna go there. So that's what you're gonna experience with having me as a coach. We're gonna be on FaceTime, and I'm gonna be in Jamaica, okay? Because I'm a Jamaica travel specialist. I'm a certified Jamaica travel specialist. So I make it my business to know everything I need to know, everything I can know about Jamaica. And how do I do that? I gotta go to Jamaica. I gotta go. How am I gonna be a Jamaica specialist if I don't know Jamaica like the back of my hand? Okay, so I'm gonna go. So yeah, that I believe in booking myself a trip. So yeah, you can definitely join this business and book your own trips and earn the commission on the trips you book for yourself. And then the strategy behind that. I got certified. First, I went to Jamaica. And I had to peep Jamaica. I had to peep the scenery out, see what it was all about. I mean, I think I kind of knew that I was gonna love Jamaica because my ex-husband is Jamaican. I didn't meet him in Jamaica though, But the first time I went to Jamaica, I took myself. He wouldn't take me to Jamaica. That's probably why we didn't last. But anyways, I went to Jamaica, and I loved it. So when I came home, I said, I'm going to get certified to be a Jamaica travel specialist. So I came home, I got certified to be a Jamaica travel specialist, and then I booked more trips for myself to Jamaica. And every time I went to Jamaica, since I'm a travel agent first, I would get content, I'm recording the hotel, the resort rooms, I'm recording my experiences, I'm recording the food, I'm recording having a good time, take a picture of my certificate, and then I market that. The resorts that I go to, if I love them, then I'm going to market that to other people. Go to this resort. This is a nice resort. Thank you for the Rosa, Nikki Nay. I'm going to market this. This is a nice resort, and I'm showing you how much fun I'm having, how relaxing it is, how cute I am in destination, how delicious the food is, how good the drinks are. Because people definitely rely on word of mouth. And one thing you can do as a travel agent and people trust you, you are a certified travel professional. Oh, let them cook. I love that. Thank you. Yes, because let me cook. But yes, that is definitely one way to market yourself. Travel, collect the content. You already do that anyways. If you love traveling, you're already doing the work of a travel agent for free. Why not flip that around and get the commission, collect the commission? And also, I'm a travel agent. Traveling is my business. So when I go on vacation, baby, that is a business expense. It is a business trip. Why? Because when I go, I'm taking pictures and videos of how much fun I'm having. I'm recording the resorts. I'm scoping this, peeping everything, looking real serious, recording everything. I'm a content creator in destination. So that is all, like all of my content creating materials, all of my content creating equipment, those are business expenses. Why? Because I am a travel agent and that is my business. So if you're already doing that, but you're not getting paid to do it, why are you doing it for free? You need some tax benefits. Your kids are getting older, they aging out or being dependents. Slap a business on your income taxes, okay? That is definitely one of the advantages of being a travel business owner. Now those trips that you were taking for fun and for free, they are business trips, and you have advantages as a business owner of putting those business expenses on your taxes. I'm not your tax professional, but I was an accountant for 20 plus years, and I'm currently a financial analyst. I have my degree in accounting and my degree in finance and my degree in strategic management. So I understand the tax laws, okay? I wasn't a tax accountant, but I did study tax accounting. So the tax laws are so written to give business owners advantages, not workers. It don't give employees, workers. You work right now. What kind of benefits do you get on your taxes? I'll wait. You don't get none. It ain't none. Baby, they taking taxes out your check and they taxing your taxes. You're not getting too many tax advantages as an employee. But now you have a business. You can put them business expenses on your taxes, okay? Your losses, your profits, your losses, all of that. You can put it on your taxes and get a tax break. That's why I say this is an ideal opportunity to work this business alongside your full-time job. Hey, Carlotta. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. If you are interested, if you are new to my live, welcome in. I am Big Body in Motion, also known as Monica. I'm a travel agent here, extending the opportunity to partner with you in business and having a successful travel business. I have been a travel agent for 5 years. That's what makes me a suitable coach. I have been a travel agent for 5 years, not a travel business coach for 5 years. I've only been a travel business coach for like less than 6 months, but that don't mean I'm not good at it. In one of my past lives, I was an accounting instructor. In one of my past lives, I was a trainer, a campus trainer. I will conduct classes and teach people about business policy. So I'm an educator at heart. It is definitely my passion. At one point in time, it was my goal, my aspiration to actually be a college professor. Hold on. Select two objects that are the same shape. I hate this thing. It was my aspiration to be an actual college professor, like get my master's in accounting and become a college professor. But for some reason, I got my master's in strategic management and threw that whole plan out of alignment. So, but before I did that, I was an accounting professor for a proprietary school that was for profit. They just required me to have a bachelor's in accounting. So that allowed me to step my big toe in that pool and see if that's something that I want to do. I think I decided I ain't really want to do all of that. But at any rate, I'm an educator at heart. I'm big sis at heart. I'm the eldest of 7. Okay? That's the life that I live. That is the life that I live. I had to raise my siblings essentially and teach them things. So at heart, I am an educator. Once you leave me, you're going to leave here with something. I'm going to teach you something. Something. It don't matter. Something about something. I love to teach people brand new things. And I think that is where I excel as a coach, because I want you to know some things about the travel industry. I didn't have a coach when I came into this industry. I didn't have a coach until 6 months ago. You leaving here with something. Dealing with me, you leaving here with something. I believe you should leave people better than you found them. So even if I just teach you something, I can teach you something that don't have nothing to do with travel. It don't matter. You left here with something. So that is definitely my life's mission, to have people leave me better than they came. So you gonna learn something fooling with me. I make it my life's mission to do that. Like why would you have an encounter with me and you're not learning? What was the point? What was the point of that interaction? Okay, we're gonna make it count. So if you're interested in becoming an agent on my team, screenshot this and go to travelagentworkshop.com and put in my sponsor ID, Cruise Control Mode, to gain access to our exclusive webinar. It is free, but it is invite only. That is why you will need my sponsor ID. If you are having issues with getting the email, try using the text code. Text the word workshop right here to 281-767-9711, and you will get a link and it will ask you for the sponsor ID. You need to still take note of my sponsor ID. Follow me. Go to the website or use the text code, put in your name, your email, my sponsor ID, watch the webinar, come back to my inbox if you have some questions and we can get those answered. Or if you watch the webinar and you like what you see, you can scroll all the way down to the bottom of the email and it will give you instructions on how to join. I'm not sure how the text code works. I'm pretty sure they provide you a link or something, but either way, you can come back to my inbox and we can get it all figured out. Welcome in. If you have any questions, feel free to type them there in the chat, and feel free to share this live with someone. You might not be interested in booking your own travel, but you might know someone who enjoys booking their own travel and you want to share this opportunity with them, saying, hey, I think you would make money doing this. Share the live with them. I'm here for them too. I'm here for you, for them, and for their thems, okay? Because they might know somebody. If you don't know somebody, they know somebody they know. I know somebody. Yeah, so share the live. Don't be stingy, okay? Sharing is caring. I'm here for everyone's, okay? I'm here for the 85% and the 15%. 85% of travelers make their own travel accommodations. 15% of travelers prefer to use a travel agent. So I'm here for both of them, because I also am a travel agent still. I'm a travel business coach and I am a travel agent. So if you see me and you like, oh, I don't want to start my own business, but I do want you to book my trips with your cute self, I'll do that for you. For you, I will. I will. So feel free to follow me, okay? Either way, you want to learn how to make money or you want me to book your trips. Either way, follow me, okay? I'm here for all of it. If you have any questions, type them there in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to keep talking. I think maybe I'm done talking. I don't know. There are 3 ways you can go about becoming a travel agent. Okay, there are 3 ways. The first way you can go about becoming a travel agent is, oh wait, before I get into that, my third experience before I came to this host agency that I'm currently partnering with, my third experience in the travel industry, I was an independent travel agency owner. Once those first 2 host agencies did me bad, I still had the determination and the ambition and the motivation to be a travel agent, but I did not have the desire to partner with another host agency at that time. I just needed to be single as a travel agent. I just needed to be single as a travel agent for a little while. So a travel agent showed me how to get set up. Excuse me, I hit the podium. I ain't mean to vibrate y'all like that. But another travel agent showed me how to get set up as an independent travel agency owner. So I own and operated my own independent travel agency for, weigh those options, weigh them. Weigh those options. The third way I was a travel agent, I was an independent travel agency owner. And while that sounds like, you know what, that's the way I want to go. No, you don't. You don't want to go that way. I'm telling you. I'm speaking from experience, okay? My walls are painted now. They painted, but it was a spot on the wall where I would cry and slide down it every year when it was time. When it was time for me to re-up on those fees, when it was time for me to pay my, that's why I painted it. It's not, yeah, it was ugly. It was ugly. It was ugly. I'm speaking from experience. You do not want to jump into the travel industry head first and start by owning and operating your own independent travel agency. It's expensive in time, it's expensive in money, and it is expensive in experience. It went out with the old carpenter stairs and did. It did. Rich people clap. Rich people clap. Yes, it did. It went out with the old. But I did have that experience of being an independent travel agency owner, so that you wouldn't have to. Okay, that's definitely not the way you want to go. If you are new to the travel industry, if you don't have your travel legs, you don't know what you're doing, I do not advise you into just going out there and starting your travel agency. Don't do it. I'm here to tell you, don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. I just went to the dentist. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's expensive. It cost me about $3,000 to get started up as an independent travel agency owner. Okay? I had to get my LLC. Once you become an agent on my team, you do not have to get your LLC. You do not have to get your LLC to become a travel agent on my team. Let me say that again. You don't have to get your LLC to be a travel agent on my team. You do not have to do that. But to be an independent travel agency owner, you have to get some form of paperwork showing that you are a business. You can't just start an independent travel agency and use your social security number. Kiara, thank you for getting your daily heart me. Welcome in. You cannot just go out there and start an independent travel agency. Thank you for the roses. You can't just go out there and start an independent travel agency with your social security number, okay? You do have to do some S-Corp, L-Corp, I don't know, however you want to go about doing it. But the avenue that I took, I got my LLC. That costs money, okay? I got my LLC. You have to design a logo. You have to design a website. If you know how to do that, kudos to you. But I did not know how to do that. So I had to pay someone in the beginning. Initially, it cost me about $800 to get my logo designed and to get my website set up and designed. And my first website, it was very, very basic. It was like a purple background with the logo on it and the name of my agency and my contact information. That was it. That was it. That was my first web page, and it cost me $100. I'm so glad we don't have to do all of that. No, you don't have to do all that. All that's not necessary once you become an agent on my team, because I've been there, done that. I can show you other avenues to take. If you want to check out my website, click the link in my bio or go to cruisecontrolexperience.com. I taught myself how to build my website to my liking so that I wouldn't have to keep paying somebody to design my website. I had the time to do it because I didn't really have a mentor or resources. So like, well, since I don't know what else to do, let me teach myself how to fix this website how I like it. I had the time. Might as well. So now I'm a beast on my website. You got to hype yourself up. So yes, I am a beast on my website. I'm so good on my website. Somebody said, how much did you pay for that? How much did I pay for that? Oh, that was like a compliment to me, because I didn't pay nobody, baby. I taught myself that. So yeah, go take a look. While I'm hyping myself up, go take a look. And then my best friend came in, and I think it took her a week or two. I told her to get her Canva. If you have Canva Pro, you can get a free website. So I made her build her own free build you a website. So I think it took her 2 weeks. What took me about a year to do, it took her 2 weeks to do, because I'm her coach, and I advised her to do it. And she had me to sit there and walk her through the process and look over her stuff and see, she went off of my website, and her website is set up similar to mine, but it's same, but it's different. Yes, try Canva, Nikki Nay. Canva offers you a free website. I think if you have Canva Pro, I don't know if you can do a free website if you have basic Canva, but it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot to try Canva, because Canva has a nice little website. And then use it alongside Chat GPT. I think that Travel Bestie was talking to Chat GPT and setting up her Canva at the same time and talking to me. So she had three she had 3 resources going there. But yes, once you become an agent on my team, that is the kind of resource that you have access to. I'm not gatekeeping. Why? The travel industry is a $9 trillion industry. There are a lot of resources out there for you. You can't Google everything. I'm very well knowledgeable about that. You can't Google everything. Sometimes you just need to talk to somebody right quick. Sometimes that right quick might be an hour. Yes, ChatGPT alongside the creation will give you step-by-step assistance. Okay, there you go. There you have it, Nikki Nay. That Travel Bestie said it. Yes, ChatGPT alongside the creation will give you step-by-step assistance. It was pretty easy. Okay. It was pretty easy. Yes, it was pretty easy. If she can do it in 2 weeks, baby, she ain't no web designer. That Travel Bestie ain't no web designer. She's a lot of things, but she ain't a web designer. But now she can add it to her resume. Now she can she can add that to her resume. So that, yeah, I was an independent travel agency owner for about 2 years and 10 months. Okay, almost 3 years. If I would not have come across the current host agency I am partnered with now in October 2024, then in November 2024, I would have re-upped on all of my credentials and everything. I would have to pay for my credentials again. I would have to pay for my errors and omissions insurance. I would have to pay for I already paid for my website, but I'm going to keep my website. But once you become an agent on my team, the host agency also offers you a free website. So you can have your own website, or you can utilize the free website that they give you, but it's not that customizable, okay? And since I've had my website, I took the time to learn how to build it. Well, then I'm always keep my website, but I still have that free website if I ever want to utilize it. And once you become an agent on my team, you will definitely have access to utilizing the free website until you get to a point to where you feel like you want to purchase your own website and design it and all of those things. So that is definitely available to you. I had to pay for my CRM, which is a customer relationship management tool. That is the database that you put all of your clients' information into, and then you can send proposals, you can create booking link pages, you can send invoices, you can take payments. That is what a CRM is for. Once you become an agent on my team, you do not have to pay for a separate CRM. You have access to a CRM. The host agency gives you a CRM. But if you are particular like myself, and since I have been using this CRM since day one of being a travel agent, I continue to pay for my CRM. So I still have my CRM, but the host agency does give you access to a free CRM. Again, CRM is the customer relationship management tool. You can't go around you can't go around with a college-lined spiral notebook and keep all of your clients' sensitive information in there. First of all, what if you lose it? There's nothing after that. Just that's it. First of all, what if you lose it? Okay, there is that. That's the ultimate thing. Now, and that's no way to keep track of sensitive information. You're gonna be having date of births in there, passport numbers, trip information. That's no way to keep track of your customer information. Or it gets rained on. That too, because this is a rainy day. What if you drop it? Information just gone. Okay. So that is, and it's definitely not a way to conduct business. A notebook, that's very unprofessional. Think about if you if you had a travel agent and you saw them like, baby, is you gonna remember this week? Like, what are you gonna do? And then you're trying to send them a text message. No, you need to have a reliable system. So CRM, a customer relationship management tool. Once you become an agent on my team, you have access to a free one. And then also, because of the CRM I use, I can invite you to use that CRM, and you will be able to utilize it at a discount. So either way, you're not going to be paying full price. But as an independent, girl, you knock it over, information gone. Imagine having to call your clients back like, first of all, you can't call the clients back because the information was in the notebook and the notebook got ruined. So now what you gonna do? Thumb through some text messages? No. Stop it. You need a CRM. As a travel agent, you need a CRM. So yes, all of these things. Did I even mention everything? I don't know. CRM, website, logo, LLC, credentials, the most important part. You have to spend all of this money to set up yourself as an independent travel agency owner before you can even take in your first client. Insurance, you definitely have to have your business insurance in place before you start booking clients. So that cost me roughly $3,000. So going into business, I'm already $3,000 in the hole. So in order to break even, I'm going to have to make $3,000. To break even, I'm going to have to make $3,000. I'm not turning a profit until I make $3,001. But the kicker on that is I have to stack that money for next year. So I can't even do anything with the $3,000 that I have banked. I have to keep it in the bank so that I can pay for my credentials, my website, my CRM, all of that stuff again until the next year. So I can't touch it for a year. It's not even profit. No, it's not even profit. So I strongly discourage you from getting into the travel industry by way of starting your own independent travel agency. You might think it's attractive to say, oh, well, if I start my own independent travel agency, then I don't have to split the commission. I get to keep 100% of it. I don't have to answer to anybody. It's my own business. Okay, well, 2 out of 3 of those things make sense. You get to keep 100% of the commission and you don't have to answer to anybody. Because it's going to be your own business regardless, whether you join a host agency or whether you have an independent travel agency. But keeping 100% of the commission means you are paying 100% of the bills. And those are some big bills if you are new to the industry. And so I discourage that heavily, okay? I spent $3,000 in my first year of business as an independent travel agency owner, and I dissolved my independent travel agency because it was more cost effective for me to partner with this host agency, and it also gave me the ability to show other people how to do the business. So it's like more benefits already right there. And once you become an agent on my team, they have guarantees on your income. The first one, you can come in here as an agent on my team and you can test drive your business for 30 days. If you do not like it, if it's not something you want to continue with, you figured it out in the first 30 days, then I'll give you the number to customer service and you can cancel your business within the first 30 days and they will refund you your whole investment amount. They will give you that back within 30 days if you cancel your business. But just know that you can't build a successful business in 30 days. You can't do it. McDonald's wasn't built in 30 days. Microsoft wasn't built in 30 days. Amazon wasn't built in 30 days. Rome wasn't built in 30 days. Baby, you wasn't built in 30 days. Okay, it took your mama 9 months to meet you. It took her 9 months to meet you. So you can't do nothing. 30 days is really no time. Okay, within 30 days, you just have buyer's remorse. We're going to call it what it is. But the other guarantee on your the other guarantee on your income is you come in here, you work this business for 12 months. You give yourself 12 months. I at least encourage you to give yourself 12 months. Come in here, work your business. Don't come in here and just pay your money for 12 months and then say, well, I didn't make back this money, so I want y'all to make good on this guarantee. No, that's not how it works. You have to actually work your business, okay? Work it. So if you decide in the first 30 days that you're not going to work it, is it worth it? And you're not going to put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it? Well, then, yeah, get your money I want you to get your money back. I want you to get your money back, okay? If you're not gonna come in here and do your Missy Elliott, then I want you to get your money back. You're not gonna come in here and do your big one. No, then I want you. It's it's some agents that I have on my team right now. I have a team of 15 agents. And it's a couple of them that I really want them. Like, y'all should have called in the first 30 days and got y'all money back. Y'all should have. But I can't tell these people that. I can't tell them that. I can't tell them that because maybe I don't know their heart, okay? I don't know their heart, but I see their work. And you could have kept that money. You could have kept that money, but but that's not my decision to make, okay? They swipe their card, so that it's above me now, okay? I've been watching them work, and I see the day they join, and I look at the day on the calendar. I see the day they join, and I look at the day on the calendar. I'm like, you shouldn't have let that thing. You shouldn't have let that 30-day window close on you because you could have done something else with this $200. But that ain't my call to make, okay? It ain't my call to make. They might surprise me. They might come back, like a phoenix rising out of the ashes. I don't know. But, yeah. Next topic. Y'all, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this, okay? And then I'm gonna move on. I'm doing my 7 to 10 day check-ins with my agents, making my rounds. Hey, how you doing? I'm not asking you about the business specifically. I'm just texting you, seeing how you doing. How you good? What you got going on over there? Some of them be texting me back with some, girl, I'm stressed. And I'll be like, well, what's wrong? What's going on? So, they tell me what's going on. So I texted one of my agents yesterday. And she was like, can you call me? I was like, I didn't say nothing because I was out with my kids. And so she called me. She asked me for some money to pay her storage rental fee. Baby, you should have gotten your money back in the first 30 days. Okay, the next topic. Yes, Penny, yes. Yes. Girl, I'm looking around like, is this for real? Is this for reals? Do Ashton Kutcher still take Punk'd? Because what? So anyways. There's that. You have 30 days to get your money back, okay? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind when you join my team, okay? You have 30 days to get your money back. Or you have a 12-month guarantee on your income. You have a 12-month guarantee on your income. You come in here, you work your business for 12 months. You take advantage of the resources and tools that are given to you. You take advantage of the coaching that your coach offers you. Your coach would be me, okay? You take advantage of the coaching because I'm going to give you some high-quality coaching. I don't even know what other kind of quality coaching to give you. That's all I got. I'm going to give you all I got, okay? So I'm going to give you this high-quality coaching, okay? And you take it or leave it if you want to. I'm gonna walk with the walkers and I'm gonna run with the runners. So pick your speed, okay? I might not look like I can run, but I can. Don't let the big body fool you because I can run. So I will definitely coach you, okay? Whatever you need to know, we're going to figure this thing out. If it's something I don't know, then we're going to figure it out together. I'm not going to leave you hanging. There is that. But you come in here, you work your business for 12 months. You show that you have been working your business for 12 months. And if you do not make back the money that you have invested in your business over a period of 12 months, then the company will cut you a check for the difference of what you did make versus what you invested. So if you come in here, you work your business, put in a little... You don't got to do no blood, okay? We don't need all of the bodily fluids. You put a little sweat, maybe a couple of tears in there, and you you give it your all, not your sum, but you give it your all, and you only make $400. Your investment over a span of 12 months, talk about a money back guarantee, right? The investment over 12 months would be $859.35. Okay, keep in mind, I paid $3,000 to start my own independent travel agency, and I would have to re-up every year. So every year I'm paying about $2,500 to $3,000 to own and operate my own independent travel agency. So what got me was the $859.35. That guarantee right there, that's what had me sold. On top of having a coach, on top of getting tools and resources, but the money piece, I'm a numbers person. So the money piece got me. $859 versus $3,000 I'm finna have to pay. I was 30 days out from having to pay all of my stuff over again. Baby, I canceled it immediately. I saw this workshop, and one day I saw my coach in the morning. I watched the workshop. I called my coach in the afternoon and asked her a few questions. By the time I laid down, I was on her team. I didn't even need to sleep on this opportunity. A lot of y'all might need to sleep on it because you ain't in the travel industry and you don't know, you indecisive. That's okay. I'm not holding it against you. I still love you. Take your time. Takes your time. I understand. But it didn't take me no time. I didn't even need to sleep on it. In the morning, I saw her. In the nighttime, I was on her team. It was that simple for me. But I was an independent travel agency owner, so I was well aware of the travel industry and everything in that workshop. Everything in that workshop resonated with me because a lot of that stuff I had learned on my own. So the decision might not be as easy for you as it was for me, but the decision was very easy for me to go from an independent travel agency owner to being on my current coach's team and be part of this host agency, and to get resources and to get tools and to get coaching and to get a community, because you need to network in this opportunity. You definitely need to network. The travel industry is a $9 trillion industry, and it is too big to be partnered with a host agency who has a crabs in a barrel mentality, a crabs in a bucket mentality. First of all, a crab's natural habitat is not a bucket. So who put them there and why? Think about that. But the travel industry is too big for someone, or to be partnered with a host agency who does not have your best interests at heart, who has no concern for whether you grow your business or your success or anything. Once you become a member on my team, I guarantee you, your success is my success. I get so excited every time a new agent joins my team, because it's like I get to start over from day one, but it's not going to be as tumultuous as my journey was in 5 years. You're going to excel far faster than I did because you have me as a coach, and I can give you the advice, I can give you the tools, I can give you the resources. So take that into consideration. If you are interested in learning more about this opportunity, I encourage you to screenshot this and go to travelagentworkshop.com or text the word workshop to 281-767-9711. Both times you will need my sponsor ID, Cruise Control Mo, to gain access to the webinar. It is free, but it is invite only, so you will need my sponsor ID. Follow me. I'm getting congested. Probably come sit in front of this cool door. Follow me. Go to the webinar. If you have questions, come to my inbox. I will definitely be happy to answer them for you. If you don't have questions and you like what you see and you want to join, the instructions are at the bottom of the email. If you're having problems finding the instructions to join, come to my inbox. I'll answer you. You better make some tea. I had tea before. I had some tea this morning, but I'll drink some more tea. Dang. But yes, if you have any more questions, you don't want to put them in the chat because I'm finna get off of here. Okay, I will drink some more tea. I'll drink more tea, especially since I'm sitting in front of this cool door. But yes, I'm gonna get off of here. Yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. But if you have any questions, feel free to come to my inbox. Follow me, screenshot this, go there, get some information, come back to my inbox. If you watch the webinar and you decide, you know what, this ain't for me, no love lost. I'm still be here. I'm still be here tomorrow talking about my business, okay? One monkey don't stop no show. I'm gonna be back tomorrow and the next day and the next day. just not on the weekends, but Monday through Friday, I'm gonna be here talking about this opportunity for those who are interested in taking advantage of it. Thank you. Have a good evening. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank y'all for joining me, and I look forward to partnering with those of you who want to partner with me. Bye. See y'all tomorrow.